Hey, what's up, y'all? Taurus here, TaurusBeats.com. This video, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit or sample something from an MP3 file and take it from the MP3 file format all the way into Reason, Propellerhead Reason. And what it's going to be is basically, I'm just going to load it up into the NNXT device, but it won't be an MP3 anymore. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Bring up my wave editor. And in my case, I use Sony Soundforge. Now, you can use pretty much almost any wave editor as long as it gives you the ability to convert from one file format to another. In my case, I want to convert from an MP3 to a WAV or a wave file format. So all I'm doing is grabbing the nice little MP3 and I'm dragging and dropping it in there. And you can see what I have here, nice little wave. And all I'm going to do is go from here and just make a selection in here. I'm not even going to, really pay attention to, what it is I'm grabbing. I'm just going to do a Control-C, that's copy, a Control-N for new, because it's going to open up a new one, a new, I guess, project, if you will, and then Control-V to paste it in there. Now I have the selection that I just made, and I have it, and I'm ready to go. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to save this, and let's see. Right here, it pops up automatically showing that it's going to save it as a WAV file. That's because I've already set it as my default. Now, this is the first part. I'm saving that. I'm just going to call it example2.wav. Now, this is going to convert it. If you notice, it says save as type, wave. And then if you look in here, I have all of these different options that I can save it as, okay? So I'm saving it as type, wave. That's all I need to know right now. Go ahead and save it. Boom, that part is done. So now while I'm done with my wave editor, I just saved it from an MP3 to a WAV file. Now, in terms of getting ready to make slices, that portion that you just saw, that was me just grabbing a selection. That's what I call, I'm selecting the pieces that I want to sample. If you notice, I haven't taken the whole song and dumped it in anywhere. I just go through the song, the little areas that I want to work with. I make a selection. If I find another, I just make another selection. Then I go through and I make another selection. And I save those individual selections. And once I get the selection, now I go to part two. Part two is where I actually go through and make my slices. Okay, so the next step of what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to use recycle, not only slice the sample selection that I have, I'm actually going to slice it, and then it's going to convert it from the WAV format to the RX2 format. The RX2 format is what the Propellerhead NNXT device is going to use. Okay, so we have our sample here, and now that we have our sample, I'm just going to put an arbitrary number in the number of bars. Let's just say 10, and this allows me to the preview toggle, and all I'm going to do with that is just turn on the transient shaper and the envelope. And so just some brief things about slicing. Slicing to me is not rocket science. Matter of fact, slicing to me is nothing more than picking the places that you want to go and just making your marks and then going from there. Just picking something that you think is relevant to however you want to flip the sample and just go with it. And then it's trial and error from there. Now, all I'm doing is I'm just picking points. I'm not even paying attention to what they are. I don't know what they are. It don't really matter right now because it's not the slicing that I'm trying to show you. It's just getting this from this point. Now I have my slices. I go ahead and save it. Save it as example 2. Now that has just been converted to an RX2 format. Now the next step we're going to go to is Reason itself. Now we go into Reason, and I have the NNXT here. And the first thing you'll notice is that it's initialized, meaning that it doesn't have any sounds in it or anything like that. And I'm just going to do it again. Just go ahead and say reset device. Doesn't have anything in it. I go ahead and click on the little button right there, browse patch, and I go to where my samples are. And I'm scrolling down and I'm looking for example 2. Where is example 2? There you are. Now example 2 is in here. I Control A to select everything in it. And I just basically change my polyphony to 1. And this is to give it that fake MPC kind of feel. To bring that down to 1 and then raise the release envelope, amp envelope release, raise it all the way up to the max. Now I am ready to use the sample. So there you have it, fam. That's how you actually move from the MP3 format all the way into Reason, the NNXT. So if that helped you, go ahead and press like this video. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel here, and make sure you go by TaurusBeats.com, the website. Check out the information that I have there and all the great sound and music, the moody instrumental music that I have there as well. Thank you for stopping by, and like I said, leave me a message if you have any questions. You can leave a comment right here, send me a private message, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, grace and peace.